Hey guys, and welcome to Deku Tarot and to your weekend tarot reading for November 2nd and 3rd of 2019. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Halloween, happy Samhain. I hope you all enjoyed it. Happy Dia de los Muertos. I really hope everybody had a wonderful one. It was a really fun one. I can't say that I'm not tired from it, but it was a good one, guys. And I'm sorry about not having a reading for Friday. Just did not have a single minute of time extra to be able to shoot the daily. It's been so busy, guys. Oh my gosh, it's been busy. I wish I could have another October so I could enjoy October more, honestly. But here we are in November. November has come. Speaking of the gorillas, November always makes me want to listen to them. But let's see. Let's get into this, guys. We're using the Gustav Klimt Tarot here, and then we'll also use the not the Hobbit. We're going to use the but I always want to call it the Hobbit, the Game of Thrones Tarot as well. So let's get into this here. These are general messages. If they don't resonate, don't take it. Also, it could be for something that already happened or something that will be happening. Sometimes they're timeless and can do things like that. It doesn't have to be specifically for this weekend. But that is what I will be focusing on. So, if you guys haven't, do make sure to subscribe. And if you like the video, share it. I would appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you to all my current subscribers. Couldn't do it without you. So let's see here. And November reads are coming up, so you should definitely check those out. Okay, well, interesting. This is gonna be a weird one, isn't it? I feel like we say this constantly, right? All the time. It's a weird one. Can we get one card, please? It just feels like there's a lot that needs to be said coming out this weekend, you know? The veil is still very thin, and if you want to reach out to ancestors or ask for guidance questions, you want to receive anything from them, do reach out and ask for it. Don't yell like Scylla. I'm sorry, guys, that she's being loud. Everyone is being extremely loud today. It is Mercury retrograde. I have no control over anything anymore. So we're just gonna have to roll with it no matter what happens, okay? So first off, we have Four of Swords, we have the Tower, we have the Two of Chalices. Let's see what's coming out after that. Wow, okay, we'll take it. The Wheel of Fortune. I like this so far. Unsurprisingly, there's a shift in energy, but there always is around Samhain. For me personally, I see it more as a new year than the new year itself. And it's a time where we clear out all those other energies and we allow the newness to come in, you know, allow a new chapter of our life, a new energy to come in and replace anything that wasn't working anymore. Scorpio season is perfect with Samhain because you can really just clear all that out, listen to your ancestors, connect deeply, and receive the information, guidance, anything that you needed to move forward, understandings. I really like this so far. I think that this weekend we see a shift for those of you who have been waiting for that offer. It could be a love offer here. Love could be really shifting this weekend. A reawakening of passion, a new cycle with a lot more passion due to, oh wait, this goes this and then that. Okay, Two of Cups, then it was Wheel of Fortune, then the Ace of Wands. But this to me just feels like brand new, like beginnings here that are really passionate, reconnecting in a relationship in a passionate way. We could be, again, like having a reawakening of passion with our partner, with our, you know, marriage partner, whatever it might be. But there is passion here. And if you've been waiting to meet somebody, you might meet somebody this weekend, or they might even take a relationship to the next level if that's what you've been waiting for. But this is really good. This is really good. When you get the Wheel of Fortune, this is the shift. This is things changing from where they were, whether they have been good or bad. Things are in flux. They are in that, you know, there's pieces moving. I'm sorry, guys. Mercury is retrograde. I cannot English. I don't know what happens, but like I just suddenly lose my ability to English, and it's just the worst. But there's a lot of moving pieces right now. Actually, what this says, you know, things are in flux. They're changing. The first two cards out were Four of Swords and then the Tower. When you finally, it's almost like when you sit down to rest, when you sit down to relax, all of a sudden this all comes out. It's like you're like, okay, I want to take a weekend off. I want to relax. I don't want to do anything. And then there comes the Tower. But the Tower brings in a new connection. But one thing you have to remember about the Tower is that it takes down anything that was unstable. It provides you with an offer that is the opposite, you know, of whatever this was that was standing. It knocks down the entire tower and everything comes flying out. There is nothing left because something that wasn't stable has fallen. Let's get a couple clarifiers on that, because that's some big energy here. For some of you, it's just a very physically exciting weekend with a partner, and it feels like y'all are having a good time. But let's see, Four of Swords to the Tower. Let's clarify that. With the Game of Thrones tarot here. I can't deal with this. Do you know what just came out, guys? Do you know what just came out? Of course it came out. The Tower. So now we have double Tower. Geez. And as you can see in this Tower, we have, if you know Game of Thrones, this is the tower that Bran fell out of. And there's his dire wolf, Summer, and it's looking up. And he's like, what's going on? Like, what's going on up there? I'm waiting for my boy. And as we know, this is when everything changes. His entire life shifts. And he actually ends up becoming one of the most spiritually connected and important characters in the entire series of books. And I guess the show, but the show is a goddamn mess. But anyways, my personal opinions there. Please just read the books if you're into Game of Thrones. They're just so much better. But the Tower. The Tower, to clarify the Tower, I mean, like, come on, y'all. This is big. And again, like I said, the Tower takes life the way it was and it totally transforms it. So this could be, again, I'm sorry, I'm about to like yawn or like sneeze or something. Let me get a cup of water. I almost said a pinch of water. This retrograde is going to be a weird one. Let's just accept that. I need a pinch of water. All right. But Two Towers, this is the changing of everything that once was. The way your life was is not going to be that way after this weekend. Something has shifted. It's a paradigm shift within you, outside of you. For me, when the Tower shows up, it's more of an external shift. Something coming in externally, especially when you get that Two of Cups, that comes from definitely another person. An offer, a situation, somebody telling you something here. So let's pull a couple more clarifiers on it, on what this Tower situation is about or might bring in this weekend, because it feels like it's the shift that we've wanted, the change that we've needed, things finally moving in the direction we've wanted them to. Oh my gosh, Ten of Swords reversed, and then, if I can ever get it, Justice. So we get Ten of Swords reversed and Justice. Things are balancing out. You are pulling all those 10 swords out. We are ending toxic cycles, and the Tower is really clearing out this, you know, it's literally just like, this is such a clear out. It's like literally someone comes and just like wipes everything off the table, and there you are, clear, ready to balance whatever is coming in next. Ready for it. We've seen the truth of something. Something has definitely shifted, changed here. And Justice, you know, no matter what, Ned Stark, if you know the series, he says and does what he knows is right, what is just. He does the just thing, no matter who it affects, no matter who it hurts, because that is his nature. And for me, this Tower brings in truth, but it also brings in the ability to balance truth and reality. Nine of Coins. Stability. Something coming in. For some of you, again, this is definitely like some type of work offer, job offer. Your finances balancing out here because of something, a new idea, a new, I don't know, just like your business starts taking off better. You might, again, it feels like more of an offer, something that somebody else brings in, that brings in this shift personally. But it does leave you in a very secure, stable, wonderful place here. Just get one more to stop, you know, to end this, and then we're going to move on to some oracles and be done. But wow, this is a very nice reading, honestly, guys. The Tower in this might feel a bit shocking, but really, I think it's exactly what we needed. The star, it brings, I mean, literally this shows up after the tower. This is the card that shows up to remind us of renewed hope and healing, for things to come back into flux, because after everything falls apart, all you can do is hope for the future and trust that whatever fell apart did so that you can get to wherever it is you've been trying to go, so that you can get to a better place, that you can heal and become more whole and more fulfilled, more satisfied. It's like, and then I mean, these three cards were behind it, so we'll talk about them a little bit, but Four of Cups, Five of Spears, and then the Eight of Spears. You know, we're not satisfied, so we're going to fight. Something's going to come in here and say something about it, because Four of Cups is like, there's an offer or something that comes in that is just not satisfying, an apology, something. Somebody says something and you're already dissatisfied, and like, that's kind of it. So for some of you, the Tower moment is something that you decide to bring in, something that you decide to either fight for, because where you're at is no longer worth it. And then whatever you're fighting for, I mean, it could be fighting with other people. With the Five of Spears, it's a lot of usually words being thrown around and maybe a little bit of nastiness, but it's nothing like the Five of Swords. You know, words are being tossed amongst a group of people, something's going on here. Or again, you might just be needing to kind of stand up for yourself a little bit and put in that last little bit of effort. Do what needs to be done here. It's not like a serious, Five of Wands is, for me, one of the least serious fives. It's very light. It's like Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles light. It's not bad, because there's a lot of other people that are always involved in it, and you're getting the opinions, you're hearing other sides of it, you're probably spending a lot of time with others. And in the midst of all of this is when this comes in. You get the communication, the momentum that leads you through this Tower moment to the Star, to this Two of Cups, this shift here. I mean, I can't deal with how beautiful this looks. Like, literally, how beautiful is that? Two of Cups. A connection, an offer that we need, a change, the shift, the paradigm shift that we've been waiting for. And then the Ace of Wands, that new beginning, that energy that takes you forward. And Venus is moving into Sagittarius on the 2nd, and I do think that that has something to do with this helpful and lighter energy. Let's pull a Romance Angel, and then we'll pull a Halloween Oracle, okay? Let go of control issues came out really awkwardly, but let go of control issues. And I feel that that's why that Four of Swords is the beginning. You don't really have to put in a lot of effort to bring in this change. You've already done it, I feel like, for a lot of you. It's already been done. And now it's just waiting. Letting go of our need to put in any more control, any more stress, effort into this. So this is good. I would say this is a very relaxing weekend that turns into something so much more. It's like, I might as well just rest. I'm tired. And then, okay. All right. I see that life is changing right in front of me and at me. So let's see, Halloween Oracle. The Lamp, remembrance. Yes, this is what we need, guys. For me, yes, this is a card about ancestors, Sawa, and remembering those who have passed and remembering their love for us, the lessons, everything about them. But it's also about following that light. Not everything is going to seem clear right now. And, you know, when the Tower falls down and all we have is the Star at the end of it and this Ace of Rods, you're relying on feeling, on the ethers, on, like, you know, the smoke and mirrors of it all. Smoke and mirrors, Moss. It's smoke and mirrors. Oh, sorry, Roy from the IT crowd. I love that show. I've always loved that show. But every time I kind of see this card, I kind of think about smoke and mirrors, because not everything is clear right now. And it might feel really weird, but you have to trust that you're going in the right direction here. Follow that light. Remember those who have passed on. Loved ones are there. Let me see what this says here. The Lamp. Remembrance. Okay, this card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. And I really, really like this. I think this is perfect for you guys, honestly. There's lessons that we've been left with from those that have passed. We're remembering them. The veil is thin. It's Samhain. It's Halloween. This is the time of remembrance, of feeling the presence of those that have passed, reaching out to them and knowing that they're with us to help guide us through whatever kind of misty, weird, dark place that we're in right now. When everything falls apart, we have to realize that we're going to have to keep following that light right now. And that we've got other people behind the scenes, you know, ancestors, our spirit guides, those who have passed that we loved, that are helping us guide, you know, oh my God, English, helping guide us to that light. We have to follow that feeling because it's not that solid right now, but it is changing and it will become something very solid, stable, and clear very, very soon. If not by the end of this weekend, definitely this coming week. Things are changing and it's gonna be a little bit weird and misty. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading for the weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, guys. If you want to book a reading, all the information is right below this video in my description box. Check out your November reads. Check me out over on Instagram. And if you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. And if you like the video, share it. And definitely hit that wiggly bell in the corner because it will let you know whenever I post a video, whenever I go live, etc. Because YouTube ain't so good at reminding people about that, I've noticed. With their new algorithm, they kind of been screwing up a lot. So, I love you guys, and have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.